You are welcome on this channel, dear friends. In the series of the video on prayer, this is the third video. This is part C. In this video, I'm going to share my views, my understanding, my insight about prayer. Three things, three components of prayer are very essential for praying. For a true prayer, you have to focus on three important points. The first is secrecy. If you read something on secrecy, you will find a very categorical suggestion or remark by Sufis about prayer. Sufis have said very important two things about it. Sufis say prayer can't be loud. It should always be silent, number one. Number two, it should be secret, and you have to maintain the secrecy to such an extent that you have not to open your heart about prayer even before your wife. And they say this because they have a very clear understanding that if you keep anything secret, that goes deeper within you. This is their philosophy. That's why they don't allow men to divulge secret. Keep it secret. It is a very personal feeling, very personal property. You keep it with yourself. Don't divulge. Don't open your heart. Sufis are very clear and they maintain it, and because they are experimentalists, so there is no reason to disbelieve them. Now, the second point is love. Love is the base of prayer, it is the essence of prayer. If you are praying without love, you can go on praying lives together, but no transformation is possible. No transformation is going to happen through prayer in many lives. So love is the essence of prayer. Actually, prayer is outpouring of your being, outpouring of your heart. If you are not praying out of love, then that is meaningless. Love is very essential factor for a prayer. And the last but very important aspect of prayer is silence. Mystics are of the opinion that prayer is possible in absolute silence, utter silence. Because the moment you put aside the language, you have not to say anything to God or existence, because God or existence knows it already. That is the whole. If you are going to the whole, there is no need of communication. There is no need of using any verbal dialogue. You have to present yourself before existence in total utterance of silence. If you are putting aside the language, because for going to the whole, language is meaningless. There is no need of any language. Because you are going to pray to the existence, and existence knows everything. So language is meaningless. And if you are putting aside the language, in putting aside language, you are doing so many things at a time. You are putting aside your church, your temple, your mosque, your religion, your doctrine, your tradition. So many things are being put aside by putting aside language only, because prayer is not of a world of language. It is a world of silence, pure and absolute silence. The moment you are silent, you are not a Christian, you are not a Hindu, and you are not a Mohammedan. Because in all the scriptures, words are there. But the moment you are silent, you don't need any word of any scripture. So all these scriptures becomes irrelevant for you. The moment you are silent, there is no Gita, there is no Quran, and there is no Bible. The moment you are silent, you are not a socialist, you are not a communist, you are not a theist, and you are not an atheist. So all these worlds of words evaporate before you the moment you become silent. And just you imagine, if the scripture is not around you, ism, any kind of ism is not around you, religion is not around you, then you are in total silence, absolute silence. And in that total silence, the prayer happens. So these are very important components of prayer, dear friends. Keeping your eye, your focus on these 3 points, if you are in prayer, that prayer will be very fruitful to you. Thank you very much, dear friends.